Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday and I'm going to walk you guys through my heavy leg day. On Mondays we train quads and I do a little bit of glute stuff, but on Mondays I really just focus on upping my weight from the previous week or doing more reps, so progressive overload. So yeah, I'm pumped today. I had a good breakfast, got some fuel in me, about to have my pre-workout on the drive. Just opted out for some grays and blacks today, something simple. You know, got the gym bag, some cute little shorts. These used to be leggings actually, and I cut them. This girl on TikTok was like, if you push them inside out and then pull them up, you get rid of like the little lines and stuff. So yeah, but in my gym bag, I'm gonna show you guys what we got. I have my iPad so I can listen to music while I record on my phone, since I use my phone for YouTube. I have my tripod and I have a hoodie. Let's go to the gym. I'm pumped up. I'm just praying, y'all. So last week I upped my weight in hip thrust, I think, but I did not up my weight in squats because I really felt like I could not do it. So today, your girl better up her weight. So we shall see. The very first thing I do when I get to the gym is I head over to the turf and I warm up. I spend about 5 to 10 minutes over here just stretching, doing dynamic stretches, which are pretty much movements that extend your muscles. So you just want to make sure you keep in motion while stretching. Of course, I had a Celsius. You already know that though. Been really hooked to the orange flavor and the peach vibe. But I listed all the different things that I do on the screen. I don't do them for a time period, just until I feel kind of loose. Like I want to make sure all my muscles are warmed. And really I just spend this time to kind of like lock in mentally. I'm playing my best music. I'm hyping myself up, just getting ready to lift weights. I don't ever skip warming up. I don't think that anybody should. You don't have to spend entirely too long over here, and just a few, movements will make a difference. To me, it helps me lift better, and it also helps with my recovery after the fact. So yeah, definitely make sure you find a little warm-up routine that you like. I also like to use the bands to stretch out my back and my arms because I use those as well. So I start every single leg day with hip thrust just because I like to kind of fatigue my glutes out, and this gives me such a fire glute pump, and it just has me hyped for the rest of my workout. So like I told you guys, I'm practicing progressive overload. So I start with a lesser weight and then I increase the weight with each set. I do 4 sets of 8 for hip thrust. And right now I have 245 plates on because that's where I left off last week. So then I added 10 pounds on each side, and still you just want to make sure your form is good. Then I added another 10 pounds. Now we're at 200 pounds. Actually, this is 210. This is 210 right now. So this is kind of where I left off. I was able to increase because last week I think I was only at 200 pounds. But yeah, hip thrusts burn, but honestly, they're my favorite glute exercise. I really feel like this is what's been helping my glutes grow. So just check out, like when I tell y'all the glute pump after this, just be having me so hype. I had to insert a clip to show y'all because this is just from hip thrust. Like we didn't even do everything. I feel like it just lifts the butt. So yeah, we love that. Then moving into squats. We're going to do kind of the same thing. So I didn't film it, but I always start with no weight on the bar just to get my legs warmed up. And I like to almost pre-do my form. I don't know how to say this. To me, lifting with just the bar, it gives my body an idea of what form we're going to be in. So then as soon as I add the weight, I know exactly where the bar should be, how it should feel, where I need to stand, things like that. It just makes it to me easier. So I started with 225 plates on both sides, and then I increased by 10s. The one thing I noticed when I was increasing my weight is that I was not able to finish all the way through to my full sets. So when I added the 10 pounds, I couldn't just do 8 straight out. I had to break it up. The first time I was only able to do 3. And then I kind of had to take a little breather break. But for some reason, after that first couple tries, then you get more energy. So then the second time around, I was able to finish all the way through and do 8. which I feel like is fine, honestly. Like, I'm still getting it all, like, the same amount that I would do if I finished them all the way through. Plus, I feel stronger. So, just give yourself, be easy on yourself when you're increasing weight. It is heavier. And then you don't ever want, like, if I feel compromised, I'm going to put the bar down. Like, I'm not going to let myself fall just for the sake of finishing out the reps all the way through. So, yeah, like I said, I do feel stronger every time. So it's like, I know I'm going to get it that second time around. So yeah, so right now I have 35 on both sides, which is like 70. I don't know how much the bar weighs. I think the bar is like 25. So then I increased the weight again with 10 more pounds because now your girl's pumped. I'm like, okay, I just ate that. Let me go ahead and try. And y'all, I was standing here forever because I had to like mentally prepare myself to lift the bar. It's actually so funny how long I was standing here. But yeah, I picked it up. Once I picked it up, I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this. I just didn't know how many I could do. But for the first time, because what is this? This is 45 on both sides, which is like 90. So I'm pretty much like squatting my weight right now because I weigh like 113. So once I went down and came back up, I'm like, oh yeah, like I could do this. But I was actually only able to do 3. And then I did this 2 more times to get in my full set of, I did 9 actually, because I did 3 more sets of this because I was only able to get in 3. So yeah, I just took my time over here and I was hyped at the fact that I was able to even go up higher. So we love a new PR each week. So it is harder though. Like, and honestly, everything is not about weight. Like, if you do more reps at a lower weight, I still feel like that's still good. So then from here, I go straight into the leg press. I actually like to superset my leg presses. I either superset it with a goblet squat or I superset it with a single leg extension on the machine. So, y'all, I don't know what I was feeling like, but I've never done 245 plates. I've always done like 45 and maybe a 25, but I jumped directly into 245 plates. Like, I'm literally like, I don't know what I was thinking. So, because again, this is heavy too, and y'all know, I don't know if you ever watched my old videos, but I have a fear of this machine too because I always feel like it's gonna fall on my face. So yeah, I start doing this and I get literally 4 in and I'm like, yeah, nah, I need to stop because what, my leg's about to give out on me. I'm literally like, who did I think I was? Like, what? But again, after you try certain things, it's like you get stronger. I don't know what that is. Like, but then I was ready to go. So I finished out my 8 and then I was like, you know what, I'm about to superset this. So then I went over to the leg extension and I did single leg press. And I did 3 sets of 8. So you do both your legs over here, you do 8 reps, and then you go back over and you do the leg extension for 8, and then you just do all of that 3 times. So I like that. I feel like it's not a super hard superset, and my quads be on fire. Then I jump right over to do one of my favorites, which is goblet squats. To me, this is beginner friendly and it's really good for your quads. So I think I'm at a 45 dumbbell, and then I just use the plate to give me like a lift, and then I do 8 with the weight, and then I drop the weight, and then I do 8 body weight. When I tell y'all that superset by itself is like a crazy burner, I be dying, but it's so good. Like, I love just feeling my quads on fire. Like, you just know it's working. So yep, I do 3 sets of that as well. So basically 3 sets of 16. And then your girl can barely walk after the fact. It's actually so funny. I'll be trying to crawl, like, what even did I just do? So then to finish off my leg day, I do leg extensions. This is another funny one. I used to hate this machine so much, but now I actually love it. Like, it works my quads so good. I do both legs. I do 8, and then I do single leg as well. And I increase my weight with this because I watched another girl's video and she was doing like 100 pounds. I'm just like, low key, I think I'm like psyching myself out to tell myself I can't do that much. So with my single legs, I do about 30, and then with both legs, I'm at like 80 pounds right now. The ugly faces during the workout are so real. But that is the end of my quad day, and then I like to just practice pull-ups just to see if I still got it. Practice makes perfect, y'all. Honestly, like, I started doing these in March, and now I'm able to do them with ease. And I also feel like hanging there helps you gain the strength to be able to do one. So for all the people that ask me like how I was able to do it, this is kind of like some of the things I do. I just practice every time. But yeah, this is the post-workout body. I had a great pump. My legs, my quads were feeling huge. I was really happy. I be pumped up after my workout, y'all, especially if it's a good one. And this was a good one. Like I was sweating. I was hitting new weights. I was really feeling like that. So then I'm like, let me go ahead and get on this scale because let's just see what it's looking like. And y'all, I just posted my video from I think a week ago. I was like 110. So we're 113. Peak my happy dance. Like yes. So I just need to stick to it. I need to make sure I'm eating. Make sure I'm not missing no meals. And this was a fire workout. I love my Monday workout. It's just so good. And because I lifted all new like heavier weights, I just knew I was going to be sore this week. So I decided to finish out with rolling out and doing some static stretches. Static stretches are just stretches like a deeper hold. So like you'll count to like 60, like it's not movements, you're just gonna hold it. So yeah, and I love to roll out. If you have these at your gym and you've never tried them, please try them out. It makes your back and your legs, it just feels so good. I need to get one of those massage guns actually too, because y'all, it is Friday. I'm doing this voiceover on Friday and I'm still sore from this workout. So if you guys give it a try, let me know. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.